Hi guys, this is a quick video about I've posted on my blog the whole drawing pet peeve thing, and I feel like I should go a bit more in depth into it. So the obvious one, the one that was placed on top, and sorry if I talk fast, I'm just on the timer here, is see-through bangs. What do I mean by see-through bang? Well, the thing I see a lot of artists on, well, various sites do, is basically, let's say I draw the head, let's say I draw a character's eye. Normally you would draw the character's eye using the whole structural technique, and let's say this character is this beautiful anime girl with voluptuous lips and all that. So, oh wow, trying to make it a beautiful anime girl. But drawing on the spot here. Let's see. Okay, not bad. So I have the eye like that, bit of a you know triangular shape, and now I'm like, okay, well let's add the hair since I already have the head shape. So I'm gonna give her. Let's say I want the bang to pass like this. The other bang, it's not covering her face, so averagely it's all right. And then I go, well, the drawing's over. This is my drawing. But usually in production method, you would just say, oh, well, since the bang is in front of her face, why don't I just remove it? Because I was doing this for structural integrity, just knowing where I'm placing each and everything. So usually, I could just take away everything that's not under. I would even take away the model of the head, the shape of the head, because I've already added my hair on top. But I often see artists that would just literally leave that bang, leave that eye draw, that eyelash, and the even most of the times the eye is literally behind the bang. And every time I see that in a gallery, it just makes me it doesn't really make me vomit in my mouth, but it just pisses me off. I don't know why. Okay, well, I kind of know why. It's because it's a thing that's been done in anime TV shows where they just wanted to draw really fast. Hell, even if I just make a quick sketch, sometimes I'll just leave it, but as a mistake or just as construction wise. But a lot of people would just go the extra effort to leave that in and make it prominent because apparently it's some kind of a style, and it just, I don't know, it just makes me feel sick in a sense. It's not that I'm hate it that much, but it just doesn't look right, if you know what I mean. And I'm not gonna harp on people who do it that much. It's not my duty. It's just a drawing pet peeve. You see that kind of thing, or I go to a gallery out of nowhere on DA, or a person who added me in their favorites, and I go see their gallery, just to be polite, and then I see a see-through bag, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake! It's just this kind of thing. I'm not gonna go out of my way to criticize them on that because a lot of people are going to say that it's a style, and then okay, well, sure. But as soon as I see a Rubens painting with a see-through bang, then I'll just be really pissed off. Don't ask me why. It's just a pet peeve type of thing. If you do it now, don't worry. I'm not going to harp on you. I'm not going to go in your gallery and criticize each of your drawing like that. But I don't know. It just looks weird. What else? What else? What else? Oh, wait. Okay, this is a difficult one, but I'm sure you might get my point. Let's see. It starts with a basic head. It starts with okay, basic head shape. It goes a bit like this. Let me see if I can just reduce my opacity or density a bit. Let's see. I do it exactly like this. The eyes have to be like this. Wait. Let me look up. Okay. The eyes have to be this round shape, and what else? What else? What else? Eyebrow, and then the lips have to be like this. I think I need to change the head a bit, but this is what I'm talking about. Anybody start to see the pattern? No. What if I add the eyes? No, nothing. Okay, what if I add long flowing hair? Any now, does anybody get it? Yes. There's a bit of Rapunzel in there. There's a bit of Glen Keane's model in there, and a problem or a thing I'll see often is artists using these kind of models. There's really no harms into using these models, but they're using this for each and every character that they make. And the only thing that they're really changing is the hair. Let's say I just, want to make that hair some kind of a shorter hair. Let's say I want to add shorter hair than that. So I'll just make it a bit of a shorter hair. But you see, the standing model remains the same. It's using a shape of a common character or of a well-known character, using that model sheet constantly to make multiple characters. And this is a thing I was a victim of a while ago, and I'm trying to change in my own work, but I still, sometimes I get to a gallery and I see, oh, okay, it's a drawing inspired by Rapunzel, so that's cool. All right, I like Glen Keane, he's my favorite artist, so I like when people start using his shapes. But then I look at other characters and it's like, okay, I'm starting. I know you like Glen Keane. I know you like his models, but I'm starting to see Rapunzel in each and every of your drawing, and it happens often. It's a common. It's I would say mistake, but it's not really a mistake. It's just a habit of using the same model on multiple characters. So it just feels like I'm seeing Rapunzel, Aladdin, maybe even Tarzan. I remember seeing Tarzan's face on many of a specific person character, and well, I don't know. A thing they don't seem to imagine is those faces were made, or most of the time they're made for specific characters and specific attitude, not just a face that's going to go for each and every character. So, because, I know how easy it is to work with a simple shape, just a shape that you're familiar with. But then you having each and every of your character with this kind of a shape just makes it a tad bit repetitive, and then it's as if you're giving each and every of your characters the limitation that the shape is giving them, instead of going full-fledged and going, well, okay, let's go with different forms to emphasize a character. Let's make this a bit more triangular to have this character a bit more evil looking. Let's change the eyes to a bit more of a schemy eyes, or voluptuous eyes. It's just these kind of small things that you'll just notice, or I'm just noticing, and it just hurts my eyes a bit, just a bit. It's nothing I'm gonna harp on. There's no really need to harp on these things. It's just pet peeves. So if I'm gonna see Rapunzel shape all over a person's gallery, then I'm instantly closing that gallery and I'll be done with that page. It's like people using Simba for every of their characters, their animal characters. I understand it's a cool model, but eventually you want to change shape and explore different shapes. So another one of my art pet peeves would be Kingdom Hearts character fan arts. Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy character fan arts. Using, I don't know. It's just sometimes some of these characters are not made into great fan art. How can I say that? Most of the times it's fangirls just having them embracing each other and in awkward ways in their sick little minds. And frankly, I do not want you to ruin my characters. I do not want you to ruin the great stories that were, Final Fantasy VII, Kingdom Hearts, and those Square Enix things. Maybe I should just generalize this generalize this to fan art from fangirls, slashes, or whatever. Because frankly, I hate seeing these characters getting placed into stupid little awkward scenarios and kind of ruin a franchise I liked. Not only did I kind of dislike Kingdom Hearts to a certain degree because of all that goddamn fan art placed, just ruining people's, let's say, childhood or gaming experiences due to people's sick, twisted fantasies. And it's the internet, you'll see it, but frankly, it's a piss off. And it's a pet peeve. If I see Kingdom Hearts characters doing random shit that, out of game fan art type of thing, something that's not gratifying them as characters, then I'll just turn off the page and be like, yeah, I'm not visiting your gallery any other time. A bit like this recent page of a person that was doing Mass Effect slash fan work. That person just browsed my gallery after I uploaded a pic of Katarina, and this person was blatantly, I think, making this big Mass Effect porn website, and I'm like, yeah, no. As much as interspecies relationship are interesting, no, don't ruin my video game. So I think this could count as slash and fan work. What else? What else? I don't think I have anything else when it comes to art pet peeves. Oh, yes, lack of perspective in people's work or perspective in anatomy. I can instantly notice. Okay, this all ties in with construction, but I can definitely notice when certain constructions are off or just basically made out of scratch or even no construction at all. You'll basically notice a person that does construction where you can feel the flow of their drawing. You can see a use of perspective compared to well, you'll actually see their form, and you can basically break down their forms easily, in a sense, relatively easy. Not saying that they have to use these shapes, it's just something that'll help you further on. But often, and what I'm gonna notice is just straight on drawing of a person floating in midair. Just okay, maybe I should do this a bit more random. Well, not randomly, but just going. Okay, well, this person's leg. No perspective at all, just on the spot drawing, no construction. Like the eyes and basically are going to be at this same anime position. Oh wow, I shouldn't target anime. I'm sorry. It's noticeable a lot with anime artists, but it's just the lack of construction, if you know what I mean. Just not saying free flow drawing, not saying gesture, because this looks a bit more like a gesture, but just trying to make like slow, fully constructed or finished, full slow finished drawing without having construction. So often the character would just look like they're floating in midair, wouldn't have any muscles on, or the arm would be spaghetti arm. And the hands, well, I can't really harp on them for the hands because hands are fucking hard, but still, hands just looking basic. And it kind of hurts my eyes sometimes when I look at certain galleries. Of course, harping on DeviantArt, sometimes I shouldn't really watch. Sometimes I shouldn't really check out those type of galleries, but I don't want to be a douche. If a person adds my stuff in their favorites, I want to see their gallery, see if I can potentially watch them back and all that kind of stuff. And well, during that time, I land on those things, and that kind of hurts my eye. But those are drawing pet peeves, kind of stuff that I'll land online. Wouldn't really want to land more than once during a day, but it happens. It's the internet, and well, I don't want to teach a class. I'm not qualified to be a teacher, but you just need to watch out. If you are currently doing those kind of things and you care about improving your work, try to watch out for those kind of things. There's more basic tips that you'll find just looking for anatomy books. Even if Bruno Hogarth's style is a bit stiff, he has great knowledge. If you can find a book from Andrew Loomis, you'll learn even more stuff. It's just doing researches and trying to learn how to improve your work more and more often, and trying not to say too much with a style. Hell, even with style, there's different kind of shapes you can use just to make fun and interesting characters. But anyway, those are a bit of drawing pet peeves. I'm having fun with this, and hopefully it's nothing to harp on too much. Anyway, guys, I'll sign out. Later.